Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to yet another vlog. I have a dresser. We're getting this vlog started off. You know the drill. I have no idea where we're going to end up, but wherever we go, we're just going to have fun getting there. We are going to have a full day today. My husband is very big on recycling. Anyone interested, this is the Crossley furniture. We purchased this from Home Depot. This is my bed. Okay, we are so tired, but we're determined. We're now at the storage unit, if you can't tell. We got the bed together. James said we don't have time to get the U-Haul because it's going to take us all day probably to put the bed together, which it did take us a long time, no doubt. We had one little error that we had to go back and redo, but after we did that, okay, how are we going to get the box spring over to the apartment without the U-Haul? I do have a box spring that came apart. I ordered it from Amazon for my other apartment, my other bed. So I told him, I said, well, it comes apart. You just didn't want to take it apart when we moved here. So that being said, we're going inside of the storage unit and try and get out the box spring and put it inside my car by taking it apart. Ooh, y'all, pray for us, pray for us. Good morning, happy Sunday. Awake, it is 8:51 in the a.m. I've only been up for probably about maybe 10-15 minutes. This is my first day of being home alone in my new place. I wanted to document what all I get done today. Now, let the truth be told, James and them are entering into their slower season. Chances are he's going to invade our privacy at some point or another today, and I really won't be home alone. But for all intended purposes, this is my first day home alone, and that he has to go to work, and I will be here. Speak of the devil, he's walking in the door right now, so our home alone time has abruptly come to an end, and I haven't even gotten started yet. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Why are you here, dear?
I just missed you so much that I had to come back home.
We can't even have a little alone time.
See that?
this man shows up. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Okay, well, I'm gonna have my coffee and then I am going to start to clean up. My goal is that everything on the counters, everything, all of this stuff is gonna be put away in some form today. Maybe not in this permanent place because I am still trying to figure some of those things out, but I'm going to have a spot for them for right now that's going to work until better things happen. James is out the door. I've talked to my son. I've talked to Terry. I've done all the things that I do typically in the mornings when I'm home alone. And now I'm going to start the cleanup. Just pull some clothes out of the dryer. About to put some clothes from the washer to the dryer. I'm going to get a lot done. Like I said, all of this is going to look a lot better. Ooh, that lighting looks horrible that way. Let's turn back this way. All of that is going to look a lot better over the course of the next few hours. Haven't done anything in the bedroom yet today, but as you can see, it looks really, really scary. Got the bed together, but we're waiting on our box spring for the bed. That's another whole story. We just have our new mattress laying on the floor inside the bed. Our box spring will be here on Tuesday. We had to get a new box spring, put it that way. I am going to be putting some things inside the dresser. I think I will bring you all along a little bit with that. I'll probably do somewhat of a montage. I've been doing some laundry. That's the clean clothes there on the bed. I've been washing all the bedding and stuff that I've been getting out of the boxes from storage. I know I'm making progress, but because it still looks so messy, I feel like I'm not making progress. There's lots of progress being made, even though I can't physically see it. When I look at all of this, Goodwill, think I have a solution coming soon for that, but in the meantime, it's gonna have to be there. I have the 4 drawers here are full. I'm trying to remember, did I put anything? Oh, yeah, okay. So I actually have 5 of the 6 drawers with things in them. This drawer, I have plenty of space to go. Maybe I'll show you all what's in the drawers at another time. Just kind of talk about how I decided to organize them, just so that you may get some tips on ways that you can organize. But right now, it's still such a work in progress that I don't want to share because I'm not even sure if it's what I want at this point. Hi, friends. It is Tuesday evening. I just left TJ Maxx. I needed to close out the vlog that should have gone up today. I am going to make this short and sweet. I know this is a very short vlog. My apologies, but you know the drill. Life is always happening for me. My bonus son and family just arrived and I had to run to TJ Maxx to get a shower curtain because we hadn't set up the guest bathroom very well yet. So had to do that. And I thought, oh my gosh, I really need to close out this vlog. Truth be told, I did the same thing I've been doing a lot. I keep closing out the vlog and I forget to unplug my phone. So then there's no volume. But I just wanted to conclude by saying, I want to share this very quick little message because I know I hype a lot about having my quiet time away from my husband and how this video was kind of supposed to have been centered around that, even though I didn't really do a whole lot that day and I didn't film a lot that day. But I will tell you that my time that I had alone, the peace and quiet that I felt was amazing. I know that we all handle relationships so differently and there is not a right or wrong way. You just have to figure out what works for you within your own personal relationship. There are some people that enjoy spending every single day of their lives together, doing everything together, from going to the grocery store, from going shopping, looking for clothes, everything together. James and I had never really had that kind of a relationship. And to be honest with you, this is the most we spent together in the entire time we've been married. It's since I've been here in Myrtle Beach. He's always been a person that did his own thing and loved doing his own thing, even when I didn't always want him to be doing his own thing, if that makes sense. Like, he's always had his group of friends that he always catered to and loved hanging out with. And I had my group of friends, but we had to figure out a way to make it work between the two of us. And when I tell you that every marriage goes through things and as people try to figure out their vibe and what's going to make them click together, and sometimes it takes years to get to that point. And there's a lot of bumpy roads along the way. When you hear me say can't wait for my alone time, it doesn't mean that I don't love and appreciate my husband, and it doesn't mean he doesn't love and appreciate me. I do love the quality time that we spend together now, but I also equally love the time that he may go play golf or go hang out with his friends, or like Sunday, he went to work and I could actually spend the day alone. I just really wanted to clarify that, or just share that, because I know there are people that really struggle with that. They feel like it's something wrong if they don't want to spend every moment with their spouse. Or sometimes people feel bad when they're struggling with maybe their spouse don't want to spend that much time with them. It's another whole video that I could get into a long conversation on, is how do you make two people that have two different ideas of time spent together so differently, and how do you make it work? Because I know there are people that struggle with that as well. So maybe I'll do a video on that at some point or another, and just talking about that. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I will say over the years, James and I have had our struggles in that department, and it is nothing short of a miracle that we are here where we are now. So if you made it this far, comment the family emoji. I think it's a mom, a dad, and 2 kids or something like that. Comment the family emoji. It takes a lot to make a family, and we're a blended family, so it takes even more to make a blended family work. So we're going to comment the family emoji. If you've made it this far, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, give this video a thumbs up. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the love I feel for you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.